Thank you. Who was it? Sorry. You want to do all of it? Sorry. Would you like to do all of it?
No, you're all right.
Thank you all for coming. It's so lovely to see you here. And I don't normally celebrate my birthday, but that's what I say, because sometimes I do. And then St. Answell, Arden, the friends of St. Answell, they invited me to have this exhibition in February and March. And they said, let's have a private view. And I said, well, it's my birthday, the 15th. So, and I think it works really fantastic because I can see friends, I can see people I work with that they become friends, and new people that will be friends too. So this is all a really lovely business. And this exhibition, I didn't have time to do any new work, but trying to do a little thinking of a little curation. So instead of 200, I only brought about 27. And it's all about nature, but also related a little bit to the architecture because I'm an architect, and then two special ones, one for Brighton girls, full of hollyhocks and plants, and the other one for boats. I've been with Jane. I've been working with her, for her, and with the best, the loveliest thing that we have just round the corner, which is the Brighton Open Air Theatre, that last year had a fantastic, continuous plays that they were all beautiful music and absolutely marvelous. So I was really happy to work with them. And with Brighton Girls, for many years I've been doing a few prints for them with the buildings and the garden. So St. Answell Garden, we all live near here, most of us. It's a lovely place. I used to play tennis for years there. It was lovely. There was a teacher. I don't know if he's there. No, he had only one leg. Do you remember? He was the most amazing player. So anyway, he didn't stop him from very good teaching and doing all sorts. And then cycling, riding. This is a lovely place to be. They have loads of festivals and so. And then. So I thought it was fantastic to come here and have this wall of places, the Seven Sisters, Brunswick Square where I live, Rottingdean where I had a lovely exhibition with Dee, which is now she's got a lovely exhibition in London too, so it's all places close to my heart. And then the friends of St. Answell, they asked me. They got me in contact with Seven Directory, a little magazine and they had a little. So I ended up designing the cover. They asked me too, but a little interview. The interview is all about your inspiration, and these things are lovely because they always make you think a bit further about what you do. It's not just making; it's not important. You have to reflect and think of why you're doing that and what it means, and then. So continuing that exhibition, then I was at home reading some As You Like It from Shakespeare, and I found a section of it that somehow answered that question about the urge to become an artist and the urge that nature calls us and to draw. So I'm going to recite a little thing, if I hope to remember all of it. But I'm going to explain a little bit because then it's back with concepts that are so beautiful and profound, but also so light-hearted, because it's about pastoral. It's a bit of mockery about living the illusion of living in nature, putting away the comfort of civilization, but also addressing how living in nature, when with the perils, like the cold, it makes you stronger. It makes you know who you are. So there is kind of no living without the suffering. So, and then that gives you so much. And in the end, it talks about after communing with nature, then you start to open your eyes and listen, because then nature, you are out there, and then you can hear the leaves on the trees, how they rustle in the wind, and they are talking to you. You can listen a stream of water. and that is talking to you somehow. You don't really understand it, but it creates something because it's not only visual, it's all the senses: smell, visual, sound, and then temperature that creates this experience of the world. And then when you are in the forest, you got the leaves, the streams, you got the rocks, and how that give us so much to enjoy and to think about. So now I'm going to try. I'm not an actor, but let's see. I suppose I have to walk up and down a little bit. Let's see. So it's there. Now, my co-mates and brothers in exile have not, or custom made, this life more sweet than that of painted pomp. Are not these woods more free from perils than the envious court? Here we feel not the penalty of Adam. The season's difference, as the icy fang and the churlish chiding of the winter's wind, when it bites and blows upon your body, even when I shrink with cold. I smile and say, this is no flattery. These are the counsellors that filially persuade me what I am. Sweet are the uses of adversity, which, like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a jewel in his head. So this life, exempt from public hands, fine, sown in trees of Sanaan's well, books in the running brooks and rich iron waters of the stream from the well, sermons in stone and the pebbles on the shore when it's bashed by the waves, and good in everything.
Wow.
Happy birthday!